Hello. Okay, so today we are talking about LISS cardio. So LISS cardio is low intensity steady state cardio. It is where you keep your heart rate at 50 to 70% of your max heart rate for an extended period of time. So say your max heart rate is 180. You would want to keep your heart rate between 90 and 126 for this extended period of time. And you can start out, I'd say 30 minutes minimum, and you want to work your way up to 60 minutes per day. And it just involves sustained moderate intensity aerobic activities like walking, cycling. Really, you can do anything as long as your heart rate stays in that range for that long period of time. And a lot of people are like, well, what about high intensity interval training? Well, they both serve a very important purpose. You're going to burn about the same amount of calories doing both. You just have a longer period of the low intensity versus you're going to have a lot shorter period of time doing the high intensity interval training. So your goal for LISS cardio is you want to aim to maintain a constant heart rate and burn calories primarily through fat oxidation. So when you're at this state, your body is going to oxidize fat like fuel sources in your body and use those as their fuel sources. Fat stores as their fuel sources. So, whereas when you're doing high intensity interval training, you're burning a lot more carbs. That's just what your body does when your heart rate gets up to around max. LISS cardio helps a lot with cardiovascular health in that it increases blood flow, it strengthens your heart and lungs, and then among cardiovascular health, mental health is also helped doing LISS cardio, as it keeps your blood flowing and it keeps you moving and increases those endorphins. It lowers your cortisol levels and it just promotes those feelings of being happy. So great for that. Another benefit is fat burning. Because your body will rely on those fat stores when you're doing LISS cardio, it will use those as their fuel source. And I already said that, but I kind of said it backwards last time. Okay, endurance. LISS helps build stamina and endurance so that when you do have either tasks or activities or sports or even the high intensity interval training, if you do LISS consistently each day, it will help those things become easier because your endurance will increase through those. So that's super helpful to just help in all other aspects of life using LISS. Because it is low intensity, you're gonna have a reduction in the risk of injury. So it is really good, like especially if you have like joint issues or muscle soreness, like it helps in recovery and repairing those muscles as well. So it's really great to do every day, but it also helps a lot with like your active recovery, just from lifting weights or doing high intensity activities or sports. What else? Okay, muscle retention. It helps preserve muscle mass because of the increase in blood flow. So it's shooting blood through those muscles as you're doing the LISS, and it's just keeping those happy and healthy and active. And then, I put on here, so back when I had certain surgeries and stuff to recover from, LISS cardio was like super helpful. Part of it I did in a wheelchair, so as long as I was like wheeling around outside or up and down the hall, and I had my heart rate in that range, which if you have questions about your specific range, you can always message me and I can help you figure it out. But as long as you're doing those things, you are increasing that blood flow to all areas of your body. You're increasing your endurance, you're helping your heart and lungs to become strong or strengthen and get stronger, and that in itself helps your body to repair the parts of your body that need repairing. It also helps to do it like if you're recovering from a sickness and you're not quite ready to jump back into strength training, or you're just feeling a little bit less strong on a certain day, like get that LISS cardio in. Try for 60 minutes. Just take a walk. Like it's really easy to just take a walk, because if you walk 30 minutes away from your house or your car, you have to walk back. So try that. It's helpful. Other than that, I mean, just try and get it in every day. I know that when I did the challenge first off the bat, and I finally started adding in LISS cardio each evening before bed, I slept better. I was able to go to sleep quicker and stay asleep longer. And it definitely helped in fat reduction. I noticed so, I mean, it took weeks to notice it, but I noticed so quickly after starting that I saw a decrease in fat, especially in my body composition photos. So it's really important, and I know it sounds like, oh, here's another thing added on to all these other things I have to do, but you can do it. Add it in like it's an appointment with yourself. Like, just do it. It'll help a lot. I don't think I have anything else on LISS cardio. It's kind of hard to talk a long time about it, but it's extremely beneficial, and I used to do it on my elliptical, and now I do it on my treadmill or my walking pad. And like if we're watching a show or something, I'll get on my walking pad and I will just walk and keep my heart rate in that range, and like before I know it, I'm like over an hour in and it really didn't feel like anything. So if you have a specific show you like to watch, or I don't know, you can listen to a podcast, you can listen to music. Dancing can also be a form of LISS cardio. It's literally anything that you are doing actively to keep your heart rate in that range. So if you're like getting into the garden and like really working on stuff and pulling weeds, and because it's springtime, so it's about time to do that, or you're doing some yard work, or you're walking up down the street, or you're playing catch with one of your kids, as long as your heart rate is in that range, the 50 to 70% of your max, that's LISS cardio. So try and get 30 minutes in, and once you find that that's easy to get that in, go up to 45 minutes. And once that's easy, go up to 60 minutes, and try and just get that in each day. I promise it will benefit you. But this is my last video of this challenge, so I've really enjoyed just getting to help with information on stuff, and hopefully you found something out of one of my videos helpful, other than protein is life, because it is. Yeah, I've really enjoyed these, so let me know if you have questions, and I'm proud of you. I know so many of you have just been pushing so hard these past, let's see, 10, 11 weeks now. We're almost to the 12-week mark, and I think it flew by, but yeah, I'm proud of you. All right, we'll chat later.